supine resistance band bicep curl. So using the ground to give us some feedback so that way we're not overarching our back, we're not creating any sort of rotation, and we're not throwing our upper extremity back like you see a lot of people do that do a dumbbell curl. And then it allows us to be mindful of where our neck position is relative to our thoracic spine or our upper back. So I'm trying to keep the back of the head on the ground, I'm trying to keep my upper back on the ground, and I'm trying to keep my tailbone on the ground. And then using the resistance band, I can be playful with the amount of resistance. So if I want to have the maximal amount of resistance, I can simply double loop the band over my feet and do both arms at the same time. I can loop the one side of the band over my feet and then kind of adjust the resistance on the band as needed to create more and more resistance. Like my personal favorite way, if I'm going to do this, is to have one foot be the anchor and the other foot kind of be the pivot point. And if I wanted to get more resistance on the band, I could just simply slide my foot out, because that creates a little bit of a fulcrum, like a bowstring effect, where it makes the band get a little bit more resistance. In this example, we did a supinated bicep curl, we did a neutral bicep curl, and we did a pronated bicep curl. So we're hitting all three kind of forearm positions to hit little different spots of the bicep muscles that kind of cross our elbow joint. So onto our back. Again, head, upper back, tailbone on the ground. Very slight arch in my low back, so it's just barely off the ground. You can bring it to the ground if you'd like. A little bit of an arch is fine. So I start with a supinated position. So my elbow, left elbow, is rested on the ground, and I'm doing a bicep curl with my palm facing me. If I wanted more resistance, I could simply slide my left foot out. That makes the band a little heavier. And then I could go thumb toward the ceiling, which would be my neutral grip position. And I'm trying to train through a full range of motion. And then I could go thumb facing me for a pronated position. And again, trying to train through a full range of motion. If you do it like this, you're gonna have to train your left, then the right. Or the other way that I mentioned earlier is you could train both legs, or both arms, at the same time by hooking the band around your feet. This makes the resistance band much, much heavier. That's why I like to use it around the foot, so it's a lot easier to scale over a period of time.